Alright, so this recording rig is ghetto, but it's hands-free, so let's go for a drive. I know I like to drive because it calms my mind, gets me out of myself. That's why driving was always so important to me my whole life. It was where I meditated. I guess is where I feel truest. Alright, so we're leaving Cedar Point. I live down by Woodland Beach. It's probably about a half-hour drive, but I'll show you. Sorry, Robin. All these big fancy houses and money and that. Ain't care for it. Wants to be a property owner, but guess what? You're on stolen land anyway. It's not. Who do you think you bought it from? Material will always forever be material, including cars. To me, it's just. Makes me feel like me. You know, that's why I do so much stupid things to individualize my cars. It's a much better distraction than doom scrolling. You know, maybe some of you people will stop looking up. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. It's all Georgian Bay. And it's got no power anyway. I'll drive down there just to show the camera. Look at that. See that down there? Shaw, I know him. Real estate agents. The reason why capitalism is failing is because everybody just tries to figure out a way to overcharge and make money out of selling stuff. You know, you look at my life, I did the exact opposite. Well, kind of, sorta. I built that house, doubled its value, leaned against it, but again, I just become a paycheck to people, so I had to let go of. I'm sorry, that was a squirrel, I think. Studied the map a little bit better. I think I'm headed back towards left. Let's go down Rue Jules Leger. Let's see where this goes. Sometimes you don't need a direction. Not all those who wander are lost, you know. Yeah, see, I should have stayed on Tiny Beaches Road. Now we're right back here, but at least I get to show you Georgian Bay straight on again. Glad I missed that street is all. What's the word I'm looking for? Whitewashed? No. Gentrified. See, I like that style. That's an old German style. It's board pat. Again. Not sure I really want to. I'm gonna pull the U in here just so you can see that. LaFontaine. Coming, so I might as well let them all pass before we spin her around again. Especially since I'm on the inside of a curve. That guy turned. What's this guy doing? Oh, I got some turn. Alright, we're good. I'm just gonna rip her around here. The road of the lake. Des Roches. This is obviously, this was settled by French. Grand Book Court. Saga Court. The Nottawasaga goes all the way down to Alliston, New Tecumseh. some sort of lifestyle like this. I should have a house, I should have a property, all that sort of stuff. You don't get to take any of it with you. The truly priceless things in the world are exactly that. Free. Thousands and thousands of dollars for therapy, or $20 for gas and drive through the forest. It's a lot better if you actually get out of your car and walk through it. We had a couple spots where I like to take the dogs there. She seemed a bit cunty. No big money houses, so of course, right? More trilliums everywhere. I'm gonna go gift those. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. How's it already? Where'd it go? There you are. All right. Okay, I'll move the camera for that one. Get over this side here. Let's go for a quick walk. Some rocks there. Why? So this is the wild and true Ontario. I suck at focusing my camera. There's more down here. You see the little white flowers everywhere? That's the trillium. That's Ontario's plant. There's a couple nice big ones I'll show you later, but here we go. Rock painting for dummies. Paint rock, hide rock, find rock, snap and post rock, leave rock for all to enjoy. I don't have a rock to leave. I do have a gift that I can give though. Break the rules because that's what I usually do there. Why did I do that? Should have left that window open. I don't need to keep gifting. I've gifted lots of tobacco today. I'm gonna go with that guy. Fontana Sheriff's Department. What else we got? Oh, we got a Batmobile. My daughter brought me that one, so that can't go. This is the car that I tried to kill myself in. Might as well. It's a Mitsubishi Eclipse 5th gen, I think it was. 3.8 V6, 6-speed. Front wheel drive though, that's the problem with it. That's not gonna stay there. Linda and Emily in 2025. Crash and burn. No, that's headed 200 kilometers an hour in a snowstorm. Aimed at a field. Hit the bank so hard I flipped over the fence, barrel rolled a whole bunch of times. I went over the fence without damaging it and under the power lines without damaging it. Flipped and barrel rolled a whole bunch of times. Got up like nothing happened. Went through the thrown in the boo bus. That's an ambulance. Brought up to Wasaga Beach. This is the middle of COVID. Went through the process, and then because it was COVID, they drove me back home. What they didn't know is I had a truck in the garage, so went back out, got some smokes, drove back home, and left the truck running in the garage. Still woke up, and that's when I realized that I'm not living for me anymore. I don't know if that's framing it properly. I'm like leaning in the back seat. Good enough. Sure, the focus is off. I don't care. You can pay attention a little no weather. Yeah. Still a drug, but non-alcoholic. Caffeine. Did you know that, little dad joke for you. Drinking Monster makes you smarter. You know why? Because I knows it all. Yeah, that's one of the chemicals. Zero sugar. I knows it all. Plus taurine. Plus zero sugar. Stop reading and get in my lane. Think I'm out in the bush. No, I didn't even show you. See all the white there? 12 trillion small. There's nothing right there. They're everywhere. It's beautiful. Section 15. Do I want to go up the hill or back towards the water? That's west. Section 15 west. No maintenance this road in the winter. Let's go hill climbing. Like busted ass BMW. Trillium. Oh, we made it. Good girl. Good girl. Society. Look at that. There's a house. It's a farm field. Rip around this corner. My kids all-wheel drive. Not quite rear wheel, but still drifting. Dog and a cat. The human. The dog listens to the human, whereas the human listens to the cat. That's the difference. watched it. Where are we in here? Cedar Point Road. I don't think we went. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's we're east. Oh, yeah, we're headed east. That's good. Never eat shredded wheat. Sorry, I learned that out of school. Northeast, southwest. Never eat shredded wheat. It's the trick. I was taught to remember it. There's other ones. Made a mess here. It kind of sucks that I didn't make it to a ceremony. I can still walk the creator for a while. Or drive, Sorry if the audio doesn't come out. I'm talking pretty quiet. Almost like I have somebody in the car with me, you know? It's weird. I wasn't recording and I have all the windows wide open. That's called 480 AC. 4 windows down, 80 kilometers an hour, bam, you got air conditioning. IG4. It's all grid system. By the way, you look at everything, you study it, you figure out where you're going. The other option, if you truly are just exploring, use your compass. Get a vague idea of where you're going. I know that I need to head south and a little bit east. Came up. But if I go too far south, I'm gonna hit Wasaga Beach. So, and if I see Stainer, then I'm way out of the way. Sorry, buddy. Somebody's coming, but I can get this done on time. I guess I should have considered that. Follow the road that follows the water, and that's what I'm doing. Actually has a little bit of sand. Look how calm the water is, though. Beautiful. Couple boys there that are up to some good. Probably in a garage. shops and shops and bikes and cars. Nice bike. Never was a fan of bikes. Just because I knew if I got one and die on it. What do you mean this thing does 400 kilometers an hour? Watch this. Those would be Corey's famous last words. Hold my beer. I guess we'll have to change that to hold my monster. But that has a different ring to it, doesn't it? Yeah, somebody might call the cops if I told them to hold my monster. Panamera? No, that's not that cool. Porsche. Winnebago. Oh, look at that, another slate gray house. Share the road a little bit here. Everybody needs to have a giant pickup truck for whatever reason. And I know I'm driving a all-wheel drive tank, but I don't have any other options at this moment. I don't have any hand-me-down money. My family has money, but it's theirs. In my culture, the older generation don't just hand everything to the kids and let them destroy the world. They make them earn it themselves. They do or they don't. We live in a world where everybody's just handed keys and they think they own everything, but just because you have the power doesn't mean you're meant to lead. I think everybody can see that clearly now. Oh, another blue and white house. Oh, my trillion's drying out. That's what happens. Flowers only stay pretty when you keep them alive. there. Oh yeah, we're good. And of all the videos I've made in the last week, this is the longest one. I've got nothing to say. Empty. Cherokee. Bob Dog. That was his plate. Personalized plate, different spelling. Apparently he calls himself Bob Dog. Or other people do anyway. Free cabinet. Don't need it. So you know you're a car guy when you see a mirror and you watch a reflection in it. You can barely make that out when I watched it. Free barbecue. It's already sound. Everything's out of it. No knobs in it. 99% of the time, all it ever needs is burners. Local traffic. Let's go back to the highway anyway. One last view of the bay. I'm gonna leave this one here for all of Ontario. You know, I hang out with Teddy too much when I'm looking at the sticks on the ground trying to figure which one's the best one to take home to him. That's right. The Great Lakes Waterfront Trail. Is that what we did? Goodbye, Georgian Bay. Thank you for your cleansing. Even though I didn't throw my whole body in there. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're gonna be late getting to the barn. not like I can go very fast. I guess since we're back to the normal tiny road trail. Custom pop tunes, you hear that? That pop is a flame front going through the exhaust. Gets extinguished by the catalytic converter. Not good for the cats either. It melts them. Probably not charged though. There's probably nothing in the system. Clutch works, compressor works. Just never tried it. I bought it in the summer, but I didn't have it on the road till fall. And then drove through the winter on it. I only have this thing because I want to keep it as a winter vehicle. And that's the perfect place to stop.